Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Brett Anderson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you can win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Marisnick at second. Cabrera is over at first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Count is 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2.
Count 2-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Marisnick rounds third and is digging for the plate. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knock, Dan, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Garcia is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI. Pablo Lopez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1 point. It's a little higher than league average. Game 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out, and it's fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Lopez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. Digging in now, Michael Conforto. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
So now to the plate, Sandy Leon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, second home run early in the year, and the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Batting ninth.
To the plate now, Pablo Lopez.
Pablo.
This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. Fouled away. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Jake Marisnick. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers 3 and the Mets 2. Striding in, Justin Smoke, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Low for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth. The pitcher, Brett Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brett Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're up 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Cain is right there, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 24.
Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Fastball well outside. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Looking up is Yelich. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Fourth home run here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A bouncer to the left side. Sogard has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Next for Milwaukee, Brock Holt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. 2-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. Liner in there for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. No balls and 1 strike. From the stretch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lifted into center field. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fouled off. The 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
In now, Pablo Lopez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down to the zone will get him an out.
Base hit into right center. In to score the runner from third. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he's out on the tag. But they do play to run on the play. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a chip.
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. One and 0. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Brewers 4. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
To Lowry at the bag. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. 0-1 the count. Now that's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So we got him swinging. Lorenzo Cain goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. 2 out with the man at first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's Christian Yelich now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, and that's not what they need. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey, talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
At the plate now, Pablo Lopez. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Yelich going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The center fielder, number 6.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First offering on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. And it's fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lowry is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. There's one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double. Ready for another shot now. Keston Hiura.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. And that is through into left. And an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So here's Avisail Garcia. A ball and no strikes. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with. David Peterson is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Now pitching for New York, number 77.
Here's Eric Sogard as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking at keyhole.
Drives it to deep right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And it's almost unfair. He inherited this mess from the previous pitcher, but he definitely didn't help the situation. They hoped he could save the day and put out the fire, but instead he threw some gasoline on it.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Conforto is there, 1 away. Ben Gamel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Ben.
In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. Ball 2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... J.P. Feyereisen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 76.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Pete Alonso will stride in, but first we take it back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Feyereisen playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses up and in. 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Jeff McNeil will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. 1-0 the count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will... Leading off the inning, Brock Holt, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The batter. The baseman. Catcher.
Taylor Williams, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Standing in now, Keston Hiura, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind it.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking.
Now back. The catcher. Omar. Narvaez.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
So striding in, Avisail Garcia, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches.
The third baseman, number 7. Eric Rosa.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area.
Changes for Milwaukee. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 58. Alex.
First delivery to him on the way.
Now playing
below the zone, a swing and a miss. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Sandy Leon will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away. Wilson Ramos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher. Here.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1, might as well.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Justin Smoke swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. And his career against Porcello comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in the. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen.
Now, pitching for the Brewers, number 46, Corey Knebel.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jed Lowry is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch.
Back outside.
This one's down to third. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Action now in the Milwaukee Bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. So two are gone in the Mets half of the eighth. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's set. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mets strand one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Holt is retired, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Omar Narvaez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he popped him up. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Digging in, Avisail Garcia. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now. Ryan Braun will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Now a flare out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit.
Luis Luis Avilan trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 70.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in the...
A not... Not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the net.
Striding in once again, Sandy Leon. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. A 12-11 final in this ball game.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.